What's up, everybody? Doing another level 0 solo stealth heist today. Obviously, we're doing First World Bank. As you can see, I'm not using ECM jammers on this run. I am using my armor bag as my deployable instead. Simply because, even though the deployables are now available at level 0, all deployables aside from the sentry gun, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is a good manager spawn. Even though they're all available at level 0 to starting players and players who have just infamied, I would like to keep this to having as few player bonuses for myself as possible. Thus all the restrictions that I place, on from the perk deck I use, which is Hitman, no silent throwables, and the whole 9 yards. So, everything aside from, well, I mean, pretty much everything is level 0 now at this point. Level 0 as it would be prior to the skill update a while back, whenever deployables were made available to everybody just as a base thing, as opposed to having to insert 1 point into the skill tree in order to unlock said deployable. Regardless, we're going to go ahead and get started with this one. I don't predict that this heist will be overly difficult, even in comparison to, I don't know, in comparison to something like Golden Grin Casino. I don't think it'll be that difficult. Golden Grin Casino, and even this heist, pretty systematic, although if that camera is looking at that, and looking at that box, I'm going to have to take some different measures. This gentleman will turn around and see me, because he's cool like that, I guess. We'll hide in this room, waiting for him to leave. Okay. I've been lightly considering doing some other types of stealth challenges, things like 75 detection, ICTV stealth, things like that. I probably won't do a whole bunch of separate runs where I do things like, oh, well, I do this heist in 75 detection, but I don't wear the ICTV, or I do this one in ICTV, and, I won't make entirely separate series for all of those. I'll probably just clump them together in a concise fashion. Or I'll just kind of mix and match them. If anything, I'd probably do ICTV stealth 75 detection without any sort of guns. So having like an RPG and a minigun, for instance. So nothing that I could use to silently kill guards from afar. And that would include throwables. I think the only step up after that would be doing that same thing with 75 detection and wearing heaviest armor with no skills, which I believe would just be the CTV. Or putting enough points into going up and getting ICTV and picking up points that just have no bearing on, no bearing on stealth whatsoever. I'll play with the build later. I think it'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm not predicting this heist to be very difficult. Level 0. There's not anything particularly stealth related that is overtly difficult for this heist. Really the hardest thing you have to look out for is being an idiot and not checking your corners. Me. Sometimes I'm just not, like, in the stealth zone, and today, I guess, is one of those days. Regardless. This run's going pretty smoothly so far. Now we just hope we get lucky with computers. Bummer. I know there's a guard that likes to meander around through here occasionally and walk into the cubicles, so I'll need to keep an eye out for him. Nope. Good guy Bane. Helping people with all his bank stuff. Ooh, am I not going to be able to get this one? Huh? Doesn't matter.
Watch out, camera.
Coming from floor 2, heading to the gate. See you there.
Guard.
Wow.
Camera.
Just...
Look
I waited way too long to make that kind of split decision right there. I should have just went for it as soon as I saw I had the opportunity to do so, but I thought it was going to be okay. Can't stick my shurikens in her. Makes me kind of sad, to be quite honest. Okay. So now we'll just take a minute, take a little breather, wait for our civilian friend to go down below. Ah, I just remembered the part that has all the civs in the back. Oh, I can't tie all those people down. Ugh. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I didn't want to kill all of them.
Security check-in by the gates. Come see me. Right, the gates are clear. Get over here.
Well, I'll figure that out when I get there. For the time being.
Okay, the code will open these gates. The vault is on the other side.
Okay.
For the time being, we'll just focus on getting to that point. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll bop a few civs in the head. Because if you think about it, we are level quote-unquote 0, and if we're fresh players, we wouldn't have any money to lose anyway, right? Yes, you could argue that maybe I should run up and down the stairs continuously while throwing bags in, into the vent below, and doing my best to save these individuals, but gosh, that just sounds like a lot of wasted time if I could just bop them in the head. I thought I was going to see.
Let's open this thing up. That's what I'm talking about.
We have one tie. So if somebody sees us back there, we can tie them down. Oh, crap.
Put 'em up.
Don't you?
Look out, guard. Sorry about that. Everything's fine over here.
Cool.
Nothing.
Easy peasy.
Moving around and I accidentally hit the button.
So that's all my pagers. Definitely not sweating it though, because this entire back area is now clear and I don't have anything to worry about except for those two civs over by the elevators, but we don't care about them.
Yeah.
They don't see our dead guard friend, so we'll just go about our business.
Yes. Yes.
Not the fun task of moving all these bags by hand. Woo. I don't think it's worth throwing them since I have no bag moving skills. So instead I'll just walk them up individually, one at a time. But there's only 12 bags, it's not really that many. I think it's only 12. Or is it 16? I think it's 12 on a Lesso, on the LSO heist. Ooh, I need to do that one level 0. Maybe that'll be my next undertaking. That'll be fun. It'll take a while, but it'll be fun. Pretty sure this is just 12 bags. Yeah. Okay. So 12 bags on this heist, 12 bags on LSO. I really don't want to kill all those people in the back civilian area. But, you know, what am I supposed to do? I really will try to sneak past them. I don't think it's going to work. I've never found a consistent method for sneaking past all those people without getting detected by somebody. I will give it my best shot. Next best thing I can do after that is yell at everybody, run downstairs, throw in a bag, run back upstairs, yell at everybody, and go throw in another bag. The issue with that is civilians have a minimum of 60 seconds cooldown after you intimidate them. This can extend up to like 180 seconds, I believe. So it goes from 60 to 180 seconds. It might be more than 180 seconds. However, I think 180 seconds might actually be way too much. It might only go up to 120. Regardless, it is a minimum. I don't know what the max is. A minimum of 60 seconds intimidation cooldown before a civ will go from, you know, being in a state where they will not alert the police and not try to call before they will call. So you basically have a 60-second window minimum from being upstairs, running down, throwing in a bag, running back up, shouting at everybody, and repeating, and doing that 12 times. Which is essentially, I don't know if you'd probably have enough time to throw in, I don't want to say 2 bags, maybe 3, if you're trying to be safe. Or, I'm sorry, 2 if you're trying to be safe, 3 if you're trying to stretch it. Before you'd have to run back down, shout at everybody, and then go back to your business. We'll give it a try, though. We'll give it a try. Maybe there is more than... Maybe there's 14 bags. Whatever. It's been a while since I've done this heist. I don't quite remember how many bags there are. It's been a long time since I've done this heist. Holy moly. It's been a few months, actually. I took a pretty long break from the game, and then once I came back, I decided that in order to spice up the fun I was having with the game, I was going to start recording these videos, doing challenges, and putting them on YouTube. Thus the solo loud 1-downs, and then this level 0 stealth, and then other stealth challenges I'll be doing in the future. Maybe I'll do some kooky loud challenges. However, I feel like the solo loud 1-downs are pretty entertaining. I might try, I put strong emphasis on that, to do a really easy, something like Ukrainian Job or Bank Heist, loud 1-down with no skills, but I would use good weapons, I just wouldn't use skills, so like a tabula rasa-esque 1-down run of a pretty easy heist. And use a perk deck like Hitman, or something like that. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Or maybe it wouldn't be. I have no idea. I might just do it regardless. Alright. This last bag. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Right. Follow me and we'll get you out.
I'm not following you.
You got what you wanted.
I'll do what I want, lady. I'm an independent woman. Boop. Boop.
Guard, careful.
Why is she so slow? Gosh. Well, we'll see how far we can get without having to tie those civs down. Or without having to kill them. However, if it gets to the point where it's too much and I'm worrying about it, I'll just cut my losses. But I'll try to avoid it. I know I've already killed one civ, but that was in a... I didn't know you could do this. This is pretty cool. Okay, there was my discovery for the day. That was probably more entertaining than it should have been. Anyway. We'll see how far... Open the door! We'll see how far we can get.
Look out, guard.
See?
Inside.
Oh. Cool.
I'm feeling nervous.
I love how John Wick makes it so incredibly clear that he's feeling nervous.
On the ground. On the ground.
You suck.
Down.
Yeah, how am I supposed to get past this? With minimal detection, sure. But running 13 detection? I don't think so. If I can get behind that chair. Right there. Freaking stop. There's always something in this town. What? What? Just... What? Alright. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna... Ah, okay. Wow. What? I thought I could make it.
And stay there. Nobody move. Nobody talk. And everybody lives. On the ground. And stay put.
60 seconds.
Stay down.
Between all
Keep
these
the
people.
civilians in check. You could be brave or you could be alive.
I don't like this.
Move one more time and it'll be your last. You could be brave or you could be alive. Move one more time and it'll be your last. Nobody move. Nobody talk. And everybody
I have
lives.
until 18:30.
Guard. These guys are... Down. And stay there.
Forget this. No! No! You... Stop it. So, yeah. Apologies to the people who like to see this without civilian kills. However,
Downstairs.
too bad. We'll make the money back. We'll be alright. It's more about the principle, but success goes over
This is it.
lame failure.
There's our ride out.
So, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. So, easy stealth heist. The only trick part really is the end there. I forgot about the two cops potentially spawning. I'm glad that I didn't see that lady when she went crazy, otherwise I would have had more problems on my hands. I really would like to maybe try to find a way to... I think with minimum detection and that particular setup of people, if I could have done a really well-calculated crouch jump and controlled my distance perfectly, I think I actually could have got out to where the officers are and then killed the officers all sneakily and then tied down that one guy. However, I think that would have required me to have minimum detection. I could have possibly done it with the detection I had, except when I went to do my crouch jump, I sprinted for just a hair too long, I guess. There was not enough space between me and the woman who was sitting in that chair in order to, you know, have any sort of leeway in my detection time. So, but that's alright. It was a little sloppy of a run, I'm not gonna lie. But we've got it in the bag now. So, level 0 first world bank. Really just throwing in these last 4 or so bags. Like, we made all of our money back with 2 of these extra money bags, I'm pretty sure. 2 or 3 of them, anyway.
Hurry.
That's all of them. Let's get out of here.
Completely under the way.
Still stealth, see?
You guys are goddamn ghosts. Considerably wealthier ghosts.
Alright, first world bank. Level 0, solo stealth. Easy peasy. Gosh, it was exactly the same as as doing it with skills. There's literally no difference. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. It's my compensation for killing the civs.